What is up? July 18th, 2026 weekly update. Highlight this week. Definitely the set I had on Sunday. Honestly, I had a pretty good set. So this particular set, it's at this spot called a Big Star Bar. And so usually it's the only mic I do on Sundays because it's a really good mic to just like sit down, hang out, talk to other comedians, and just chill before the actual mic starts. And so there's like another mic or two earlier in the day, but I don't want to go to them because I'm usually off early enough on Sundays from work that I can get there on time, sign up, and then hang out, talk, chill, catch up, network, if you will. And then, do the mic, see some sets, see some comedy, see other comics go up, do their thing, and then check out around 1:45, 2 o'clock at night, and then go to sleep, do my thing the next day. So it's a really good mic for all those reasons, which is why I like going to it as often as I do. And so because I get there early, I'd always sign up number one on the list because it's just like the spot's there. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna take number one. Like, why not? Why wouldn't I? But so what would always happen though with signing up, even though I was signed up for one, the mic starts at midnight and I still wouldn't go on until, I don't know, 1:30. Sometimes I wouldn't go on at all, even though I signed up first, because there's a bunch of other comics that are showing up and comics get bumped and some comics run the light and so on and so forth. So sometimes I wouldn't even get to go up, even though I signed up first on the list, which is really annoying, but oh well, it is what it is, So this particular night though, this last Sunday, I signed up first on the list thinking like, I'm probably not going to go up till like later in the evening, but like whatever, like I'm always willing to sign up first, and I do if I get the chance, or as early as I can, because I just want to get up and I want to do my set. I don't care if I go up first. Like, I'm not afraid to go up first and eat it. Like, whatever, it is what it is. It's part of the gig of doing comedy. But I also want to go up and find out, like, all right, do my jokes work? Because I don't get too many opportunities to like do my jokes in front of a whole audience, because I'm always going up so late, So sign up first, and I'm sitting down, before the mic is about to start. And so before the host goes up and does his opening set, he actually comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, you're first." I was like, "Okay." All right, cool. Like, let's go. And it was the first time that he actually put me up first. I'd been up first at that mic before, but that was when there was a different host. That was when someone else was hosting that mic, and they put me up first. I had also signed up first, so I guess they were just going by the list. They weren't bumping anybody or anything like that. So when the host who normally hosts it did it and put me up first, I was like, all right, like he normally doesn't do that. Maybe he's just like, you know what, why not? Let's just do it today, because whatever. And so I went over my material real quick, just read through my notebook, read through my jokes, just kind of like thought about like, all right, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that. And kept that in mind. Host finished his opening set, called my name. I went up. I did all my material that I had. It was about 4 minutes and 20 seconds ish. I had to wing it like that last 30-40 seconds. Talked off the top of my head about various few little things tangentially related to my material. And then I got off. And so when I got off, people were clapping a little bit. I got a few laughs throughout the night, which was pretty good. And just having my material and being able to go through it, that felt good, right? I didn't like blow the place up with laughter or anything, but just having the material, having the jokes, going through them all, delivering it, getting some laughs along the way, right? Winging it at the very end a little bit because I needed to, doing 5 minutes, getting off, having some people clap as I got off. And you can tell, you go to enough mics, you can tell when people are actually clapping and when people are just kind of like empathetically clapping or sympathetically clapping, right? It's different. There is a difference. And no, they were clapping. They were just like, hey, that was good. That was good. Good job. And so got off. Comic that I didn't even know. He fist bumped me. So I was like, yeah, thank you. And no, it felt good. It felt great. And because I went on first, all the other comics were there too, And so as a comic, you're always watching other comics, right? You're always watching, what material are they doing? Are they writing? Are they getting better? Do they look like they're getting better, right? Are they putting in effort? Are they changing things? Are they changing the way they interact with people? Are they changing the way they're delivering their material? All sorts of different little things. Like you can tell, if you're on the scene long enough, you can tell when someone really is trying to get better at comedy. Like it's obvious, and you can see who's just kind of like doing it and screwing around about it, and who's actually really serious about it, and who's actually really funny, and who's actually making improvements and stuff. So I've had a few comics already tell me that they see me getting better and they see how consistent I've been. I've mentioned that on here in my updates as well. But yeah, they see me being consistent. They see me getting better. They see how hard I'm working, and they're like, dude, keep doing it. Like you're getting better, and you'll keep getting better. Like just keep going. Like don't stop. I'm like, thank you. So that was reassuring to hear. And then, to get to that point where, I'm always signing up for number 1, spot 1. I'm always getting bumped. I'm always going on later. I'm always having to perform for like a not nearly as filled room, and for not every comic, right? To finally go on first, do 5 minutes, do my material, get some laughs, wing it a little bit at the end, get some real claps when I get off, and then get a fist bump in front of an audience and all the other comics who were there. Like, I felt really, really good about that. I'm just like, yes. You got to celebrate the small wins. And that was definitely a small win for me, for sure. So that was great. Sunday was great. Definitely the highlight of the week. And then I bombed on Tuesday. Then I did terribly on Tuesday. That audience was not enjoying the material. So I need to figure out how, like, what went wrong and how things went and everything, and go from there, So, same week, have a great moment of like personal victory on Sunday, and then 2 days later, it all falls apart. So, but that's comedy, that's the nature of the beast. So, oh well. But that's basically it on the week. The rest of the week I went and visited my brother out in Elkhart. Didn't work yesterday. I worked today. So, it is what it is. Church was nice. Bible study on Tuesday. That was good. So that's been my week. That said, thank you very much if you watched all the way through. I've noticed a few people have actually been watching these things. Like, legit, I don't know who you are. Like, there's the occasional sole person who watches this whole thing. It's weird. I don't know what you're getting out of this, but I appreciate it. I'm just being myself and being honest. So that's all I really can do. So to the one person out there in the world who's watching these things, you're cool. God bless you. But all right, thank you very much. Like and subscribe if you want. and have a good day. God bless.